Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in this tutorial we're going to learn my top 10 screen capture tools, screen recorder tools that we can take screenshots within your system, and you can basically edit it, draw some lines, draw some markers, and even edit and clean up the write-up directly on your screen. We're going to look at my top 10. Most of them are completely free of charge, or let me say all of them, nearly all of them are completely free of charge to use, to download and use on your system. So you can go ahead and try any one of them and see the benefits. So let me start with the first one, which is the inbuilt one that comes with the system, which is Snipping Tool. You can access Snipping Tool by coming to the Windows option over here. You can just type in snip and you'll be able to see it in here. You can click and you can have this option. Now you can press the Command Shift to +S to start a snip. Also, it's another way to start it. So you can see, you can snip an image of part of a screen or video, or you can define how you want it, your full screen or free form area that you want to snip, or rectangle, or a complete window, depending on your choice. You can do that as well. And you can delay the snip also by some seconds. You can have 3-second countdown to the snip. Now I have just enabled the 3-second countdown. So once you come to new, you can now have to go to define exactly where you needed to snip, or you come to the place where you needed to snip first, and then you can bring up the snipping tool. You can just click and now define exactly where you want to take the snip. Okay, so now you can see you have to define the area where you want to snip. You can snip the whole window, or let's say I'm just snipping just this section. So once you release your mouse, it is now going to take this as your own snip, and it's now going to enable all of these basic editing features that you can actually use. For example, you can have the ball pen. You can change the coloration of the pen that you're going to use. So let's say we are going to use this color, and you can indirectly go ahead and write this particular color. Okay, very easily. You can write anything that you're interested in, and you can change the coloration and even the size of the pen by increasing or decreasing down here. You can increase it to size, and then you can use this marker or highlighter tool. You can select a particular color and you can go ahead and play around with it. You can also equally increase the sizing in case if you need to highlight some section of any of your snip image that you have taken the picture. Over here you can click, or by just clicking and above a particular line or write-up, you can see you are now cleaning the write-up directly with just simple clicks. Over here you have the option to use shapes if you want to use shapes, or you can crop. Okay, you can define the area that you want to crop. For example, like if I needed to crop just this section, I can do that as well, or define accordingly the areas that I want to snip. And once you are done, you can click on apply, and this now becomes your cropping section. And if you like, you can select a text, or you can scan text. Once you select, automatically it's going to scan the whole document and be able to identify the text. You can see it has highlighted all the text, and now you can copy all text, or copy as table, or quick react, or you can have this, you can enable email addresses, phone numbers, and copy them directly. So you can copy all text and then you can paste it somewhere, or you can copy as a table. But once you are done, you can just click out or press the escape button. You can undo or redo, and then you can save this or copy or share directly to any platform. You have these 3 dots that you can zoom, show ruler, and do many other basic things. I kind of like this, and mostly when I finish, I can just click on save, and now I can define. It usually comes to pictures. I can now give a name to my snip, and I can just go ahead. It saves in PNG, and now this is saved as my own snip. So this is my first option. Now the second tool that I have is called Monosnap, which you can access by coming to monosnap.ai. It is completely free. You can just download the app in here and you can use it. Now once you download, you can just come over. You can see it in here. You can just click and you can start using it immediately. You can take screenshot of any section of your screen. You can see, or you can come over here, click on this tray to access it. You can see we have the Monosnap in here. You can capture an area or full screen or previous area, or you can record a video or open an image like that. You can upload images, photos, and so on. So let's say we are capturing an area. just like the way we have in the other one. So you define the area and just click and drag to access it, and you can see right now it has taken the snap of that particular area. And you have the option to copy, like you can see it is available for Mac, Windows, and even possibly Chrome operating system. Now over here you can play around with the coloration. You can use the arrow tool to signify or highlight something. You can use the line tool or the box, depending. You can change the color. All of them take the color of this, right? So you can use the box based on the color that you want, or circle, or you can enable the text effect. And you can see right now I am just writing in that color that I have. If you want, you can change the coloration to something much better. All right, so that is the power. You can come over here and you can have arrow with text, and then you can have blur effect. You can blur some sections, or you can crop a given section as well directly with just simple click. Okay, you can crop a particular section, and once you are done, you can click on save, and this section can now save directly from what you have taken screenshot of. So it's very easy and it's free to start using. You can see the pricing in here. For screenshot only, you have unlimited feature. You can do unlimited feature directly. Or if you need to use the cloud, then you have 30 days access to all cloud integrations. But I think the free screen tool can be enough for you, because here we are just talking about how you can take screenshot of your system. So this is the second tool. And the next tool that I have is called Greenshot, which you can access by just coming to getgreenshot.org. And to bring over here, you can download. It's available for Mac, Windows, and Linux as well. So you can just go ahead and click on this download now, and you can just go ahead and download it and install. It's a completely free of charge screen capture. So you can come over here. I've just downloaded and installed mine. So you can come to this Windows sign and you can see it in here. Once you click, you are going to kickstart it, or alternatively, you can come to this arrow. You can be able to see it in here, Greenshot. Well, you can click and you can have this access. You can capture a region, capture last region, capture the entire window, or capture full screen if you're interested. And you can open an image from clipboard or from a file, and you can bring it in here and edit it accordingly. So let's say we are going to capture a particular region and we're going to define this area like this, and you can just click. And we have the option to open this in an image editor, and it's over here. You can see it has opened it in an editor. Now in here, one of the best part of this free tool is that you have the option to access all of these basic things. And in fact, you can open it in Microsoft OneNote, PowerPoint, Word, and Excel. They can link this directly, screenshot that you have taken, all of those, and you can use this arrow to define or to draw or to have a direct edit on your image. You can use this arrow also to signify something or to directly show or emphasize on something. And you can do freehand drawing that you can just select and circle a particular section to define a particular concept. Now in here you have the add text box, which you can click and add. You can be able to write anything that you want, and you can edit as well. You can double click to have it, and then you can have access to all of these basic editing features, like you can increase the size and decrease and bold, italize, and align it like this. So you have all of these basic editing tools that you can work on, and at the end you can always click to save and define a particular place where you want it to be saved, and it's going to be saved in .png. All right, so the next tool is called Flameshot, which you can access by coming to flameshot.org, and it will bring you over here. You can see it's a wonderful one that you can powerfully yet simple to use open source screenshot software. You can click to download and it will bring you over here. It's available for Windows, Mac operating system, and Linux operating system as well. You can just define what you want, download the installer or the portable one. Let's say we're going to download the installer by just clicking in here. You can see it's been downloaded. Clicking to install is very easy and direct. As you click, you can install it, and now once you are done, I have installed mine, and you can see it here, Flameshot. Now once you are here, or you can come in here and just click. You can define the area that you want to take a screenshot of. Let's say we want to take the screenshot of all of these features, all of these areas. And once you've taken the screenshot, you can see you have this option to play around with it. Like you can write, freehand write up with this. Okay, and highlight concepts. You can use lines, you can use arrows, you can use rectangle or triangle depending, and you can use circle. These are basic shapes, and you can use highlighter as well to highlight some concepts. You can put in text just like the way we have in the other ones. You can edit the image that you have uploaded. Okay, so this one you can use to just highlight or to blur some section of your text. This one you can use it as cover also to some extent, so you can cover some sections, or you can move the entire thing to redefine the spacing, undo and redo, and you can copy, save, and even share directly. Choose an app to open this. Very easy and direct. So once you're done, I usually click on copy, and you can find another place to paste it, maybe in Microsoft Word, and then you can easily paste in what you have taken the screenshot of. Very interesting. You can just do Ctrl+V, and now you have that image pasted. Okay, the next one, which is virtually the richest one, is FastStone. You can access it by coming to faststone.org. Okay, and it will bring you over here. You can click on download, or you can come over here, FastStone Capture. You can see it in here. Click on download, and then you can just download the executable file over here, or you can download the portable one that you can just go ahead and click to install. This is zipped and then portable, so it's very easy. Look at it here, it's been captured. So installation is also just a click away. Once you click, you can be able to install, and you can see my FastStone Capture have already been installed on my system. So I can click to start using, or I can come over here to check, and you're able to see it down here, right? So once you click, you can see FastStone in here. You have the option to open file in folder, to capture windows completely, or an object, or capture rectangular region, or you can capture freehand region, go capture full screen, or capture scrolling of windows, and so on. So this one is very rich in features. Let's say we're going to capture a rectangular region. By just clicking, you can define the area that you want to click, and once you release your hand, you'll be able to see here the click sound, and then be able to see exactly so many features, like the save feature. You can use a rectangle to play around with what you have in here. You can pan with the hand tool, and then you can actually be able to use the rectangular feature to highlight some key areas within, and pan in directly if you're interested, right? And you can zoom in and out of the whole thing, zoom in, zoom out, and then you can draw also with this much features. That's why I said it is very rich in features. You can draw exactly what you want to draw, and you can use the eraser at any given point to erase some sections of it, including the image part of the section. Okay, very easy and very rich. You have all of these editing features, and once you are done, you can always save your work. Okay, you can say yes, you can save it, and then you can define wherever you want to save this. Okay, you can go ahead and save this. So it's very easy, but you have to look at the pricing, because we are using fast capture. Take a look at the money, but I think you can start for free, and it's incredibly very simple and very rich in features. Now the next tool is called the EaseUS Recorder. You can access it by coming to recorder.easeus.com, and then you'll be brought in over here. So you can go ahead and say free download. It's available for Mac, Windows, and Linux as well. You can see it's just been downloaded in here. You can click to install. It's very easy and step by step. Let me show you. I've installed it. EaseUS ClipX. You can click and you can start using it. Alternatively, you can come down here, and then you can see it here, ClipAce. You can just click and define the area where you want to take the screen capture. Okay, so once you release your hand, also in here you have the option to extract the text from here, or you can answer questions or explain an image directly by giving chat with an image, smart remove, enhance image, watermarks, and signature stamp, and so on. And then in here you have the option to use the shapes that you have, basic shapes that you can play around with the coloration as well. You can use the arrow tool, or the pen tool, or the highlighter tool. Okay, or you can use the mosaic, or use the text tool and just write directly in here. And once you double click, you can be able to have the basic editing features, like you can increase the size, you can change the font style, and so on. You can undo and redo and pin things and download directly. And once you are done, you can click on this, and this is now going to be saved in a folder within your system. Alternatively, you can copy it and paste it somewhere. So this is my next one. Right, so my next tool is called ScreenRec. You can access it by coming to ScreenRec.com, and it will bring you over here. You can just click to download, or you can download in here. It's also a free tool that is very rich with features. So you can go ahead and install it, download and install. It is very easy. You can see it in here, ScreenRec. You can see, just install, and you have it now on your system. And the next thing that you can do is you can come over here. You'll be able to see ScreenRec in here, and you can just click to kickstart using it. Alternatively, you can come in here and you'll be able to see it directly from here. So once you're here, you can go ahead, you can see it in here. Once you open, you'll be able to see it. You can record videos, you can take a screenshot of your screen by just clicking and highlighting the exact area where you need to take the screenshot. And you can see, let's say we are taking the whole of this place. Now you can have the basic editing features, like you can add a comment, or you can add a rectangle on any section, and you can use arrow as well to define some section and add a text to any portion of the image. Okay, and you can undo and redo this. You can copy this or download or delete this. So let's say we can copy and go to anywhere and just paste in, and you can proceed and continue with your basic editing. You can see, very easy and nice. All right, so the next one is PikPick, which you can access by coming to pikpik.app, and it will bring you over here. You can just specify the operating system that you want. It's available on all Windows. You can click to download. I have downloaded mine. You can see it, PikPick, and you can install it. Very easy to install. So once you install, you can be able to see it in here. PikPick, you can click to open, and you can create documents, or you can take screen capture from full screen to Windows to region to fixed region, or you can do Windows or scrolling window also if you are interested. Now these are graphic access. You can record, screen recorder, crosshair, pixel, ruler, and so on. You can enable all of this, and you can do whiteboard as well. So let's say we are going to record a region, and we are going to now highlight and select this area that we want to record. You can see we've taken the snapshot, and you have all of these basic editing features. You can resize, rotate, you can add text and fill and draw directly very easily. You can erase and even select a section. You play around with the coloration as well, add in shapes of different types and stamps of different categories as well. If you are done, you can always save this, or you can copy to clipboard and you can use it somewhere else. Now the next tool is called ShareX. You can get it by coming to getsharex.com, and it will bring you over here, and you can come to download. You have these other features to download, or you can just go ahead and click on the setup, which you can download very easily. I've downloaded mine and I've installed. So you can come to the Windows over here. You can see ShareX in here. You want to capture anything, you can come to capture and you can click. You can capture full screen, Windows, monitor, region, or thereabout, depending on your own interest. You can even do record screen. So let's say we are going to capture a region, and we can just define the region that we want to capture like this. You can see it's been captured. You can just double click to kickstart the editing. Right, so you can see you can just easily capture by just coming in here. You can click on this and you can open the share it. You can define how you want. Let's say capture, and I want to capture the entire screen. So all I need is to go to where I want to capture. For example, in here, well, let's say I want to capture a section of this. So let's say I want to capture the whole of this screen. So I can just come over here and then click on capture, and then full screen. See, I have just captured the entire screen. Very easy and nice. Now the last one, which is my number 10, is on Microsoft Windows. You can have it on Windows, you can have it on Microsoft PowerPoint, or even on Excel. It is called the screen clipping. Okay, screen clipping or screenshot, you can call it anyone. Once you open your Microsoft Word, for example, you can come to insert and you can go ahead and check screenshot. You can check screen clipping, so you can just be on the page that you want to take the screenshot. So assuming I want to take the screenshot of this section, and it's just going to automatically add it to my Microsoft Word. And once I double click, you can see the picture format features that have just come out, and you can be able to edit basically everything about this image. All right, and if you like, you can even come down in here, or you can just double click picture format and do every other thing that you want to do in here. It is available also on PowerPoint, for example. Now on PowerPoint, or when you are on Excel as well, you can still have the same feature, the same screenshot. So you can say insert. The best part is just to be on the page that you want to take the screenshot on, and then you can all the way come over to the software or to your Microsoft PowerPoint in here, for example, and come to insert, and you'll be able to see the screenshot in here. You can see screen clipping, and then you can go there and just take a snap. and this is going to be automatically added to your Microsoft PowerPoint. So this concludes my top 10 software that you can use to take screenshot of your desktop at any given point. Some of them, like I said, majority of them are completely free of charge, and the others you may have to try, and then you can subscribe if you like it, because they are filled with a lot of features. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.